very relaxed and awesome, beautiful afternoon in this sort of coming up winter is the season over here. We're getting a little bit of chills, and December winter and chills are about to come. Nights are a little bit more winterish, and many of you also send me interesting questions about my uh, video backgrounds, because they noticed the couple of cupboards and shelves, and as my birds keep playing inside the cupboard, many times the doors are open, and many of you even noticed the wonderful books. So I thought, why not to share a wonderful thing in my life with all of you. I am so lucky and so blessed to have almost like a literally mini library at my home. And it's not just my medical or scientific books, but I am a very voracious reader right from my childhood. I love reading so much, and I usually read as far as literature is concerned. I love to read in my mother tongue, which is Marathi language, and I have beautiful collection of various languages because I'm a multilingualist. So I thought, why not to share a beautiful article with all of you, which is in my Marathi language. And I'm also going to talk a little bit explanatory in English, because I know many of you who are watching this channel are not Marathi, or many of you who are watching this channel are Marathi, but they are not used to read so much Marathi. Like even my bro, he keeps on asking me many things like, what exactly you mean by this word, like that. So I luckily got a wonderful article on topic, and the title of this article itself is about reading. The title is Vachan, and it is written by one of the expertise and my favorite writer in Marathi, Gopal Ganesh Agarkar. Okay, so we're gonna share fabulous thoughts today in this video. So those of you who are watching this video in rush, just stop this video, and whenever you will get some time, just have your favorite atmosphere, have your rocking chair, relaxed atmosphere, maybe a cup of coffee, tea in your hand. Or many of you who are just watching this video in relaxed afternoon time, maybe girls and women, just sit relax, and we're gonna share, of course, so many beautiful thoughts in this article. And as a matter of understanding only, because I truly love these articles and these thoughts, I'm also going to explain at the end of it a little bit gist or the summary in English. Those of you who are non-Marathi, or those of you who can't understand the gist, I'm going to explain in Marathi, okay, in English, I'm sorry, okay. And I'm sharing this from, again, this is, have a look at it. This is my Marathi textbook right from my school days, and this belongs to standard 8. Okay, so this is very close to me anyways, and I just have rearranged a couple of things and sorted out the unwanted stuff like clutter and all. So I arranged all these books together, and in that I got this book, and just while going through it, genuinely I got this beautiful article. So I thought, let's share this on YouTube, because it's really awesome. The writer is so awesome, and obviously these thoughts, these articles are limitless, they are timeless, and they are true for all time, for everybody, in all their emotional, mental situations, right? So without further delay, I'm reading this. This is from one of the books, of Mr. Agarkar, which is named as डोंगरीच्या तुरुंगातील 101 दिवस, and this is oh no, this is their Atmacharitra actually, and डोंगरीच्या तुरुंगातील 101 दिवस, this is the Atmacharitra of Gopal Ganesh Agarkar. And I tell you, this article that I'm going to read is from Agarkar Lekha Sangraha. The name of the book is Agarkar Lekha Sangraha, from which this article was, in the Balabharati Marathi textbook of 8th standard, long back when, I think it is 1997 or like that. Okay, so I'm now reading this article without any explanation or any hindrance in between, and at the end of it I will explain in little bit of English gist. And obviously my birds are free and they are playing and enjoying, so if any of the birds come here on the camera because they love me, just have fun with my birds as well. Okay, start. गुरुमुख, वाचन, विचार, अवलोकन, संवाद इत्यादी ज्ञानसंपादनाचे अनेक द्वारे आहेत. त्यापैकी वाचन हे अत्यंत महत्त्वाचे. वाचनाचे 2 प्रकार आहेत, एक दुसऱ्यासाठी आणि एक स्वतःसाठी. आपण जे वाचतो ते आपले आपण लिहिलेलं असेल किंवा दुसऱ्याने लिहिलेलं असेल. कोणतेही पुस्तक किंवा लेख वाचण्यासाठी हातात घेण्यामध्ये 2 हेतू असतात, माहिती मिळवणे किंवा करमणूक करून घेणे. ओके, पुस्तके ज्या प्रकारचे असतील त्या प्रकारचा परिणाम ती वाचणाऱ्याच्या मनावर होईल. वाईट पुस्तके वाचण्यापेक्षा काहीही न वाचणे बरे, कारण काही न करण्याने मनाला निदान कोणताही वाईट नाद तरी लागत नाही. ज्यांनी वाचनाचे पवाडे गायले आहेत त्यांनी ते चांगल्या वाचनाचेच गायले आहेत. पुस्तके ही एक प्रकारचा मित्र आहे. बहुश्रुत सन्मित्राच्या सहवासापासून होणारे बहुतेक फायदे चांगल्या वाचनापासून होऊन शिवाय त्या सहवासापासून न होणारे असेही अनेक फायदे होतात. ज्ञानाचा ज्या 4 साधनांविषयी वर थोडासा उल्लेख केलेला आहे ती सर्वांस प्राप्त असतील किंवा नसतील. वाचन मात्र स्वल्पखर्चाने किंवा थोड्याशा अंगमेहनतीने सर्वांना प्राप्त होणारे आहे. विद्वान गुरु भेटेल किंवा न भेटेल, संवाद करण्यासारखा मित्र मिळेल किंवा न मिळेल, स्वतंत्रपणे बिनचूक विचार करता येण्यासारखे शिक्षण मिळाले असेल किंवा नसेल, सहज घेता येणारे किंवा बुद्ध्या घ्यावे लागणारे अनुभव घेऊन पाहण्याच्या सोयी असतील किंवा नसतील. वाचनाची मात्र तशी स्थिती नाही. मुद्रण कला भरभराटीत आल्यापासून हे ज्ञानसाधन अत्यंत सुगम झाले आहे. किंबहुना काही स्थितींमध्ये ज्ञान करून घेण्यास दुसरे कोणतेही साधन उपयोगी पडतच नाही. कोणत्याही विद्वानाला कोणत्याही विषयावरील आपले विचार सर्व ठिकाणी स्वतः हजर राहून स्वमुखाने सांगता येणे अशक्य आहे. पण तेच त्याने लिहून काढले आणि पुस्तक स्वरूपात प्रसिद्ध केले तर त्याच्यापासून पाहिजे त्याला फायदा करून घेता येणार आहे. वाल्मिकी व्यासादी महाकवींनी आपले विचार लिहून ठेवले नसते तर रामायण आणि महाभारत यांच्यापासून लोकांना आज हजारो वर्षेचे ज्ञान आणि जी करमणूक होत आहे ती कुठून होती. या महापुराणांप्रमाणे एतद्देशीय इतर ग्रंथांची आणि परदेशी ग्रंथांची गोष्ट आहे. पुस्तकाद्वारा इंग्रजी भाषेतील ज्ञानभांडार आम्हास खुले झाल्यामुळे आम्हास त्याचा केवढा लाभ होत आहे. अलीकडील पाश्चिमात्य भाषांमध्ये भाषांतराच्या सहाय्याने सुधारलेल्या भाषांमधील उत्कृष्ट विचारांचा संग्रह केला आहे आणि प्रतिदिवशी करत आहे. इंग्रजी या एका भाषेतील ग्रंथ आम्हास वाचनास मिळू लागले त्यामुळे युरोपात फार प्राचीन काळापासून आजपर्यंत झालेल्या विद्वानांपैकी ज्यांनी आपले विचार लिहून ठेवले आहेत त्यांची भाषांतरे आम्हास वाचायला सापडणार आहेत. सारांश काय की महान तत्ववेत्ते, इतिहासकार, शास्त्रज्ञ किंवा कवी आपापले विचार पुस्तकरूपी नौकेत घालून न ठेवते तर काळाच्या ओघात ते कधीच बुडून जाते आणि त्याचा यत्किंचितही मागमूत आम्हाला लागला नसता. पण त्यांनी आपले विचार ग्रथित केले त्यामुळे विचाररूपी मालाने भरलेल्या ह्या ग्रंथनौका पाहिजे त्याला हव्या त्या किनाऱ्यावर उतरून घेऊन त्यातील मालात हात घालता येतो. गुरुमुखातून होणारा फायदा विद्यार्थ्यास फार झाले तर शाळेत किंवा विद्यालयामध्ये करून घेत आहे. एकदा शाळा सोडली किंवा विद्यालयीन पदवी प्राप्त झाली म्हणजे गुरुला सोडून व्यवहारात पडावे लागते. आणि व्यवहार पाठीमागे लागला म्हणजे ज्ञान संपादनास पुस्तकांशिवाय दुसरे साधनच राहत नाही. शिकलेल्या लोकांपैकी 95% नोकरीत किंवा उद्योगामध्ये पडल्यानंतर वाचनाची इच्छा मुळी राहतच नाही, असे आमच्या सध्याच्या स्थितीवरून दिसते. चांगली पुस्तके किंवा वर्तमानपत्रे नित्य वाचत असल्याने ज्ञानाची एकसारखी वृद्धी होत राहते. त्याचा व्यवहारात उपयोग होतो. मनुष्याला पोटासाठी जो एक धंदा करायचा असतो त्याच्याशिवाय इतर गोष्टींचे ज्ञान त्याने संपादले असता ते त्याला मुळीच उपयोगी पडणारच नाही की काय. जे कोणी असे समजत असतील ते मोठ्या प्रमाणात करतात असे म्हणण्यास हरकत नाही. नित्याच्या धंद्याशिवाय इतर गोष्टींचे ज्ञान संपादन करण्यात कोणतेही नुकसान नाही, पण तसे न करण्यात मात्र फार मोठे नुकसान आहे. प्रपंचात प्रतिदिवशी लहान मोठ्या शेकडो अडचणी येतात. त्यांचा परिहार कसा करावा हे ठाऊक नसेल तर किती पंचायत पडते. संसारात वारंवार येणाऱ्या अडचणींमधून पार पडण्यास वाचनापासून सहाय्य होते. हा वाचनापासून होणारा अगदी हलक्या प्रतीचा फायदा आहे. ज्यांना जिवंतपणी आपणास हे मागल्या पिढीचे असे म्हणून घ्यायचे नसेल त्यांनी वाचनाची सवय जागृत ठेवायला हवी. जगात प्रतिवर्षी नवीन कल्पना, नवीन शोध, नवीन युक्त्या निघून जुन्या कल्पना, जुने शोध, जुन्या युक्त्या एका पाठीमागून एक पाठीमागे पडत राहतात. म्हणजे शाळेत किंवा विद्यालयामध्ये संपादलेल्या ज्ञानाचं चिकटून राहतात आणि व्यवहारात पडल्यानंतर वाचनाची सवयच ठेवत नाहीत. त्यांना आपल्या जुनेपणाबद्दल आपला उपहास करून घ्यावा लागतो. आणि शिक्षक, वैद्य, कारागीर, नोकर यांच्यापैकी ज्यांनी वाचनाची सवयच ठेवलेली नसते त्यांना त्यांच्या धंद्यामध्ये झालेल्या सुधारणा न कळल्यामुळे होणारे प्रचंड नुकसानही सोसावे लागते. इतकेच नाही तर ज्या तरुण लोकांचा आणि त्यांचा संबंध येतो त्यात त्यांची थट्टा होऊ लागते. ठळक गोष्टींची चालू तारखेपर्यंत काय हाल हवाल आहे हे माहीत नसणे म्हणजे 19व्या शतकामध्ये जन्मात येऊन 18व्या शतकातील मनुष्याप्रमाणे वागायचे. And this is all about this article. Hardly 2 pages चं हे एक आर्टिकल होतं आणि I'm reading this in 2018 and this is so true for all these issues that we are today on this YouTube channel, right from health issues or emotional health or behavioral issues. Somebody is really not behaving well in your house, in your office, and because of that you are getting troubled or like that, or bit of here and there of your family issues and all, everything, you know, that is ultimately affecting on your health, emotional health. Then nowadays we are so much with the stress issues, stress problems, loneliness is so much and nobody is there to talk, and depressions, anxieties, worries, not getting any roads in front of you at any situation, like what to do, and then people are getting panic attacks and all these things. So this was the thing, you know, that was sensed by Mr. Agarkar. He was active in 1856 to 1895. It is not even 19, okay, 1895, and today I'm reading this in 2018 and exactly these all things are so true. As I said in the introduction, whatever are these beautiful thoughts, these are literally timeless. There is no limit for them and they are saying the same thing. Now I'm just explaining you the gist in English. It says, first of all, there are various ways of getting knowledge. Obviously internet was not there in 1856 to 1895, so that was only thing which was not written here as one of the options. But they say once you cross your school or your colleges, you know, there is nobody as a teacher officially standing in front of you, and then you have to keep finding your answers of all your issues, maybe your uh, materialistic issues of your family life to anything. And most of the people, what happens is once they jump into the earning situation of their life, like maybe job or maybe business, then they literally lose the interest in reading, or then they don't have uh, like proper access to updated knowledge, and uh, as I also always say, change is the only thing which is constant. So every day, new ideas and new researches are coming up, and old things, old thoughts are getting outdated, and those of who you do not read or don't keep yourself updated with the latest knowledge and advances, then these people are then considered as, he's kind of old generation thoughts, or he is old now he can't understand or she can't understand what we are saying. Likewise, for those people who don't take these efforts of learning and of updating themselves every day, these people are really greatly affected. And obviously few of the business professionals like us, maybe medicals, or maybe any teachers or anybody who's having own consultancy and their fields are like daily updated, so we need to be updated, like recent researches, which new vaccine has come up, or certain things are, their recommended dosage has changed, or like that, like what we need to keep updated regarding to our profession. And then if the particular professional is not doing it, the professional will be outdated and will no longer sustain in the practice. But not only this, even a genuine person, a genuine man who is not working on themselves, who is not keeping themselves updated every day, okay, in that case, the person is not treated well in the society, because whatever things are going on in the society, so society people sense that, other people sense that, because you lack that kind of effectiveness in your communication, in representing yourself, in putting yourself, your views in front of each other, and then they consider you as maybe orthodox, or maybe old generation stuff, and then you no longer have that much respect in the society. So this entire thing is the gist, and we should be thankful about all those great writers and philosophers who have written and documented their thoughts. Otherwise we could have lost the great entertainment as well as the wisdom and history of Ramayana and Mahabharat. So thank you so much for Maharshi Valmiki and Maharshi Vyas. That's what he also says thanks in his article. And today only, what one more thing is, like even if you are having any other modes to access, this is so true today as well. Even if you do have internet to access, when you read anything, you are literally working on yourself. You see that event in the story, or whatever, the characters in the story from your point of view, and you develop that point of view in yourself. You think about it, you learn to understand that situation, you read what are all these 4 to 5 different characters are behaving, why they are behaving like that, what are their thoughts and their emotional status behind it, why they behave in a certain way. So it increases your adaptability and understanding towards various people, various situations so much. You focus, you are also forgetting your present happenings all around you. Maybe if you're crying and you read any interesting book, you concentrate on that, and you really enjoy that thrill, or whatever mystery, whatever is there in the story. So this much powerful is the reading, and this has so many great benefits of yourself. You work on yourself, you really develop I personally would like to really thank you all, those of you who were some or the other ways in my childhood, because of whom or because of which I was developed as a voracious reader, and I read lots of books, right from comics of child sections to lots of Marathi books in the Marathi literature, lots of translated books, and I'm so much fond of reading. And I personally have this experience when you read it so much, and you live in that book, you live in that every situation, and it's so amazing, so awesome. It also gives you access of various knowledge that when I was in school days, or even till my 12th standard, we were not having mobiles, and forget about internet. So in my school days, there was no internet, but still we used to get lot of information through the readings. We read the Congo book, translated book, and we got a lot of information about Amazon and Africa, and that was the time when we were actually studying those Africas and Amazon in the geography. So that helped me so much and understanding those things. And even though there was no internet, I was not watching those videos or something, these all things were clear in front of my mind, and in the geography paper or examination I was able to write flawless, because these all things were there, and I was kind of having that exposure to myself. And this is how my thought process is developed, understanding ability, focus, self-working ability, self-analysis ability, lots of these things develop out of reading. So it is much more different than YouTube's or watching any internet stuff. Obviously we are living in 2018, and this is extremely important too, because as they also say, we must keep ourselves updated. Those of you who are not updated, they will be outdated, and we do not want to be outdated, because those of you who are outdated, they cannot survive. Okay, because in Marathi also we say actually it's in a Sanskrit, that Kalaya Tasmai Namaha, right? So time is the one that's always changing, and you should follow that, otherwise you'll not be able to survive. Okay, so this is so true, and these all things are there in our literature. Only thing is, a lot of Western people are coming up with a lot of their medias and all those things, and our people are feeling like, no, yeah, what they're saying is right and all. No, we know all these things. Our ancient people were knowing all these things, and these all things are documented. Obviously it's our generation's task and responsibility too, to get such a knowledge and such thoughtful positive vibes over internet or on some media, so that it will reach to a lot of new generation people. And this generation people who are now school kids or like that, they will understand the power of Marathi generation, power of Marathi literature, and the wisdom that India had, not just Marathi, the wisdom that India had. So this is what our responsibility is, and I'm very pleased to share these thoughts with all of you, and I think everybody should have one hobby. It is not like compulsion. I cannot compel anybody that you must have reading hobby only, but when people are not having this hobby and they're just as a third person watching some videos and like that, still they are feeling so much loneliness, they don't know what to do and like that. But we learned those beautiful things, those beautiful articles, and got to know how elderly people were behaving, how is the relaxed afternoon in the house, and how you should develop yourself, how you should do various tasks when you are at home. And so many different stories are there, and we learned, we got exposure to various times because of this. No matter that was Maharashtrian literature or any other. I love reading lots of translated books as well, so a lot of translated books. And in my school days, rather, I used to watch only cartoons, and MTV was kind of new and it was pretty okay because that was the era of, like, in 1996 and all, lots of music albums used to come, so I used to just um, you know listen and watch a lot of new songs and dance on it, like that. And I used to see a lot of English serials in English itself. That was the time when Small Wonders and we watched, that was getting broadcasted over. I think Sony was there and Star Plus was there, and I grew up watching those things all together. That was my childhood, and I am personally born brought up in Narayanpet, so I was having tremendously Marathi and Brahmani culture all around. I'm a Brahmin myself, so I also was brought up in a very traditional atmosphere, very much Marathi atmosphere all around, and equally I was having a very much different exposure to English language and English. I used to see a lot of English things basically, and me and my brother every day in the morning, we used to have tea and biscuits with the Disney R that used to come, I think, on a Sony, and I think most of the cartoons that time were in English. So we used to watch a lot of things which were in English on the TV, and we used to speak Marathi at home. Right now also we are speaking Marathi at home. That's my mother tongue, and I used to read a lot of Marathi plus translated stuff. So uh, I was having awesome exposure of various culture, even though I was in the Narayanpet Pune that time, and that's how I developed awesomely. And my mother actually surprisingly realized that I speak so fluent English, and that was one of the incidents when we were walking on a road just near my house. We were crossing that lane, actually a very small lane, and I think that was some rickshaw or something, and he did something, tried to dash us or like that, and he also said some bad words. And my mother was there with me. I was in the 7th standard or maybe 6th standard, I don't remember. And that time what happened is I got so angry and I started fighting with that rickshawala with lots of English words. I mean, it happens with me. I don't know why, but whenever I get angry, whenever I get so much angry, I fight in English. And my mother was looking at me shockingly, not just because I was arguing with that rickshawala, because I was just a kid, and I realized later on when she told me, and she asked me, how come you speak so much fluent English? Matlab, she didn't do anything extra for me like English speaking classes and all. These things were not there that time, and suddenly, I mean, they were so amazed, like, oh, what is she speaking? And now she's kind of amazed at me when I speak German in that much fluent tone. And I don't know how it happens, but I have I think there were one or two moments in my life when I got extremely angry. First one was this rickshawala. Another one I don't remember, but sit. That's my bird. He won't come on camera, or he basically wants to see what am I doing, because I'm not talking to him right now. So yeah, they're doing fun and enjoying. Okay, so that's the thing, and only those times, I think not even three, just twice maybe. One is my anger management or anger control, total control story that I have just released. I'm also adding the link of that video, in the description box for all of you, those who want to control your anger. I totally learned it myself, and it was a miracle for me. And this took place not in my school days. This just took place now in 2015, and I'm just altogether a different picture now. Okay, so That's the story. So I think only two times or thrice max, uh, I could have got so much anger, and I just blew off. And when I am extremely angry, I talk in English. So people around me, they are so much aware about this fact, like my family members and all. So when I speak in English, they first of all look at my face. Is she okay? you know. But mostly nowadays, like everybody with whom we are talking over a phone or like that. Even I'm in Pune right now, but still we are talking everything in English. And I don't know what is this going on. YouTube, a lot of people watching YouTube, and they are not Marathi people. And YouTube actually is an international platform, so I'm releasing all mixed videos. I do have Marathi videos also in my um, playlist on my channel. I do have Hindi videos as well, and I do have English videos as well. So likewise, so that's the thing. I mastered literally, my English. I think it was inborn. It was inborn, and it just came out someday suddenly. I don't know how. And after that, then my parents told me to read some English books as well, because they found that my daughter is awesome and she speaks for all and flawless, fluent. I mean, combined two words. Flawless, fluent English. So then they told me to read some English books as well under kids section, child section. So I read later on couple of books, and likewise it just happened. But apart from these general chit chats that I always love to do with all of you, my viewers, reading, has a very extremely important role in my development. And no matter, even if you are having internet, use this internet and media as an added asset. Do not forget reading, because this is something that will make you focus, that will increase your concentration, your um, self-work capacity, understanding capacity, adaptability, and self-analysis capacity, and lots of things. So this is very awesome. Do not forget to read. That's what the conclusion of this video is. And anyways, do stay updated with me. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because it's English, Hindi, Marathi, and I don't know how many languages I'm gonna come up with with various videos, because there are global viewers. And if any other topics you want me to talk on, health related or anything, do let me know. I am trying to work on as many of your requests as possible, and I really love to share some light moments as well with my viewers, because this is very useful for those of you who are going under tension, or under some kind of stress and all. So these relaxing kind of afternoons are very, very helpful. So stay tuned with me for all these things, and have a wonderful, beautiful, healthy life ahead.